In today's video I will show you how to do increase and decrease volume inside your React Native's application with the new architecture. So here, as you can see, I have created a React Native application, and all you have to do is first of all enable the new architecture. So for Android, you will have to do search for new arc enabled, which can be found inside the Gradle.properties, and you will have to make this as true. And for iOS, you will have to open your terminal, cd to your iOS directory, and then run this command. Now this is a turbo module, so if you want more details, you can look over this documentation, but I will go into the meat of it. So first of all, inside your build.gradle of your Android, you have to add this Kotlin version as well as class path. Next, inside app build.gradle, here you will have to add this compile options as well as Kotlin options inside Android block, and also you will have to add apply plugin Kotlin Android and implementation of Kotlin standardly 1.8.0. Next, you have to open this Android folder inside Android Studio, and make sure you go to the settings of your Android Studio, and the Gradle version is set to Java version level. Next, you have to create this folder called RTN my volume inside the root of your React Native project. And next, you will have to create this JS folder, then create native my volume.ts, and I have just copied this from docs, only added these two methods as well as this name has been changed. Next, create package.json, and again this has been copied from docs, only this name has been changed. This has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Next, I have created a podspec file, again this has been copied from docs, and only this name has been changed. Next, create an Android folder, inside that create build.gradle, and again this has been copied from docs, only this has been added, this has been changed, and this has been changed Kotlin standardly. Next, create src main java com rtn my volume, and inside that create my volume package.kt, and again I have copy pasted this from docs, only this name has been changed, this has been changed, this, and over here this names has been changed. Next, create my volume module.kt, and here first of all we will get access to our audio manager. And next, we will, for increase volume, we will override the methods, and for increase volume we just have to call this, and for decreasing the volume we have to call this, and here we will write our folder name. Next, go to app.tsx, open your terminal, go to the root of your React Native project, and then run this command. Once you run this command, you have to do cd dot dot, it will move you outside your React Native project, and then you will have to run this command. But make sure this is your project name, this is your project name, and this is your project name. So my project name is rnapp, that's why I have written rnapp over here, followed by the folder name over here. Once you do that, you will have to cd to the main Android directory, and once you do that, you will have to run this command. So this will do code generation for Android, and for iOS you will have to cd to iOS directory and then run this command, so it will do code generation for iOS as well. Next, to use it, so I have just imported that library, and I have created two buttons, and I'm just calling this method over here. Okay, so that's it for Android. For iOS, all you have to do is open your iOS folder inside Xcode. First of all, you will have to create this Swift file, and Xcode will ask, do you want to create a bridging header? Click yes. Next, import media library, import media player, and first we will get what is the current volume, and depending on that we will increase the volume. So volume for iOS goes from 0 to 1, and it increments from 0.1. So here you can see in increase volume function I am incrementing by 1 provided the volume is less than 1, and setting the volume. Similarly, for decrease volume I am subtracting and setting the volume, and this is the extension method which I have created for setting the volume. Next, I have created this header file as specified in the docs, and again this has been copy pasted from the docs, only this name has been changed, this has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Everything else remains the same. Next, you have to create an Objective-C file, but make sure you change the extension to .mm. So this is Objective-C++, and again this has been copied from docs, only here this should be your bridging header name, so mine is rnapp, which you can see over here. Next, I have created this has been copied from docs, and here we are creating initializing our Swift file. This has been copied from docs and only this name has been changed, and here we are overriding decrease volume and increase volume, and we are calling the swift file methods on the main thread. So yeah, that's it for iOS. Thank you.